Yes, good morning. Welcome to our JA Instagram live lessons. We are here in our JA BizTown 2, reaching you this morning. We have a guest instructor, Stacy. Oh, there you are. Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We have a little bit of a delay, so if I pause, I'll wait until you say something, but we're so glad you're here.
Thank
Looks
you.
like we have a lot of other people joining us, so we're so glad that you could come. Let me tell all of our guests, all of our students about you, Stacy, and then I'll turn it over to you to teach us a little bit today. So Stacy has been with US Bank, and we're so thankful for US Bank's involvement in our Instagram live lessons. Stacy's been with US Bank for over 10 years and is currently the Arizona Card Sales Support Manager. She's married and has 3 boys, 13, 9, and 7. Are they watching you today, Stacy?
They are. I'm doing this from home. I kicked them out of the house just so I didn't have the distractions.
Yes.
They are. They're going to be watching. So kind of fun stuff. Very exciting.
Well, good. Well, we're so glad you're here. You know, on Tuesdays, we focus the lesson for elementary school kids, Wednesdays, junior high, and Fridays, high school. So who knows what ages we have today, but I think the information you're going to share is important for if we have adults watching or kiddos. So do you want me to turn it over to you and you can take over?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this amazing program. Definitely am a huge fan of the Junior Achievement. I've been part of that group for a very long time in other states as well as now here in Arizona. So thank you very much for this opportunity. This morning we are going to kind of learn a little bit about making some healthy choices and how you guys can earn interest on your funds. And so one way that we can do this is by just making different choices with our money instead of just blowing it as quick as we earn it to actually start saving for it. So I'm going to dive into our quick little story and activity on here. And then
can I interrupt you 1 second, Stacy? Whenever you want to pause and ask our viewers to have a comment or if they have something to add, feel free to stop and give them a minute or so, a couple seconds, and they can jump in if you have a question specifically to ask our students. Feel free to do that.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, I will ask a first question then and get things going on that side of it. I would like to know how some of you guys save your money right now. I know Antonia kind of talked a little bit about it yesterday as well, but I would like to throw it out there. What are you guys doing right now to save money, or where do you put your money to save? You guys can put that on the comments.
Yeah, and feel free to add comments. Viewers that are watching, students, every time you add a comment, we'll enter you into a raffle. We'll do some raffle drawings on Tuesday for some different prizes. So feel free to answer Stacy's question and we'll write down your name and put you in our drawing. Do we have anyone that wants to share how they save their money?
Oh, Kristen, it looks like she puts it into a checking account. Perfect. Anyone else save money, or do we just spend it really fast? I hide my money only where I know it is.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to kind of go over kind of a new way that you guys can do this today. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this story, and then we've got a couple of activities to go with it afterwards. So this story starts with a young man and his father, and Jeff, his name is Jeff. So Jeff's dad was rushed to the hospital with chest pains. So thought it might be a heart attack, so they were a little stressed out about it. After a series of tests, the doctors came back, everything was okay, and they were going to release him. So his dad is like, I'm feeling much better now, so this is great. But the doctor told me I need to get more exercise. And I've decided that instead of driving to the train station every day, I'm going to start walking. It's about a mile away, and the doctor said that walking a couple miles a day might prevent another scary trip to the hospital. Besides, while I was in the hospital, I had a chance to do some calculations. I figured that the cost of gas and parking in the public lot is about $7 a day. I think it's even more now, but $7. If I invest $35 a week, our family will have a lot of money over the years. I suppose I have another 20 years of working ahead of me. So $7 a day, that can really add up. That's a great idea, Dad, said Jeff. At $7 a day, his father would save $154 in a month. Can you guys imagine what you would do with an extra $154 a month? Let's throw that out there as a question. What would you guys do if you had an extra $154 a month? What would you guys do? Let's throw some comments out there what you guys would do with that extra money.
Oh, who was on yesterday? They were trying to save up $800. So maybe, who was that? Was that Olivia yesterday saving up $800 for virtual reality? Maybe she could save that money.
There you go. Taking a second, my thing keeps freezing on there. We'll start throwing in the comments on there and we'll see if my thing comes through. But $154 in a month, that's 22 work days. So in a year, that's a total of $1,848. Jeff used an online calculator and found out that if his dad invested that money in a tax-deferred account, such as an individual retirement account, also known as an IRA, he would be able to earn 8% interest a year. So if we do some calculations with this, that turns out in about 10 years, that's just under $30,000.
That sounds pretty good.
I was like, who would not want an extra $30,000?
Yeah.
By saving $1,848 a year. How can that be? Asked Jeff's dad. How can I save just under $30,000 in the first 10 years? Oh, excuse me, and an additional $64,000 in the second 10 years. Shouldn't it be the same amount every 10 years? So let's throw that out there. Does anyone know why it would be about $30,000 for the first 10 years and then $64,000 for the second 10 years, totaling $93,000 for 20 years? Does anyone know how that works? Kind of a big word. Compound interest. So we're going to kind of go a little bit more into detail about that, but let me finish this. Yeah, is it Brendan or Brendan Duncan? The interest is exactly right. I love it. Thank you. So it's because the compound interest, that's correct. With compound interest, you can earn interest on the money you're saving. You also earn interest on your accumulated interest, and it grows more and more each year. $93,000 is a lot of money. A lot of money, Jeff. That's just the incentive I needed to start exercising. I'm determined to do it. You know, Dad, smile, Jeff. There are probably other things our family does that we can cut back and save money as well. If we make better decisions, maybe we'll become millionaires.
Wouldn't that be great?
I love money, so who doesn't love it?
Yeah.
But let's think about it that way. By him just cutting out driving to the bus stop or the train station, he's able to save that much money. So what are some things around the house or activities that you guys do at home that we can look to maybe ways to cut those costs? So a couple of examples, maybe cable TV or eating at home instead of going out to eat.
Here, we'll give you some examples here. We'll show you on this chart. And maybe we can get some viewers to add some comments about this. Here are some suggestions. So the common household expense and ways to cut costs, and let's estimate how much savings per month we can get. So cable TV is the expense. The idea is to order fewer premium stations and about saving $40 a month. So this might help our viewers to watch if they have another idea. Eating at home, maybe someone can tell us how can we save some money by eating at home. We'll give it out to our viewers to answer that.
Oh, Giselle, that she will stop coffee. So going out to get coffee and having that at home instead of going out. That's awesome.
How much do you think you could save by that, doing that? What's a guess on estimated saving per month by just stopping the coffee? Anyone have an idea?
Oh, Kristen put that she can save $10 a week by not going out for food.
Okay, so how about not going out? So $10 a week, let's put $40 here. Maybe we'll put $50 for coffee.
A couple others are on there. It looks like $100 a month, $12 a week.
What about movies? Anyone could save money by not watching as many movies? And how much do you think you could save?
So one thing that we've done at our home is we have signed up for the Apple program through Apple, and it's so we can buy the new movies that come out, and they're usually about $15 compared to going to the movie theater. So we will buy the new release movies on Apple, pay that $15, $20 for our whole family because there's 5 of us, and we saved a good $50 to $60 every month doing that, and then just making treats at home and kind of have like a family movie night. So
that sounds great, Stacy.
Yeah, that's one way we've kind of saved some money from instead of going out to movies, we do those at home. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Are we getting any other ideas from our students?
Looks like we've got a couple $100 a month. A couple that have put $100 a month that they can save by not going out for food.
Okay.
Let's see what else we've got going on.
So maybe going out with friends, that would count. Maybe about $100 on food and treats and things.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do a couple more and then add it up and see what we could save?
So I think another one is even through like the music. I know a lot of people have done the online streaming instead of buying CDs and stuff. They'll actually do the online through Pandora or Amazon. You can stream your music directly through there. So that's kind of nice. That's a good way of doing it.
How much do you think you would save doing that a month?
I guess probably about $30 a month. Usually my husband has to go out and buy 1 to 2 CDs a month. So us doing that, we've saved a little bit of money.
Nice.
Oh, I was going back on some of the comments, and I think it's Livy's Universe. She put on there that she wants to save $300 so that she can get another dog.
Wow.
That's awesome. Gabby loves her Spotify, of course.
Yep.
All right.
Well, should we have one of our viewers add this up for us and see what the total is?
Let's see, we've got, can you guys see that on there that we can get a total from someone? It is kind of a little blurry for me too. I thought it was just on mine. So.
All right, so I'll read it out loud, and someone that's really good at doing math in their head. We have 40 plus 50 plus 40 plus 60 plus 30 plus 100. So it looks like we have 190 down here and 130 up here. Who can add that up? 190 plus 130. Do we have any answers? Looks like some people are thinking.
Anyone?
So how much do you think, Stacy, do we have there?
320.
All right, that's what I got. So do you want to talk about what we can do with that $320?
So the nice thing that what we can actually do, and just like in this story with Jason's father, we can take money and put it either into a higher interest savings account, similar to this, like an IRA, something to where you can actually compound and get the higher interest. So did you have the Legos today as well?
I do.
Let's pull out the Legos.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I have all colors and sizes.
And let's start with the largest one.
Okay.
Let's do one. So this is where you're going to start. We're going to keep these even numbers so that it makes it easy for us to do this. So I'm going to just go back to our story and kind of use those same numbers if you guys are good with that.
That's great.
We had $1,848. So we're going to count that as our green block right there. So $1,848. That starts the savings account. Now you're going to start earning interest on this monthly. So if we can get a smaller block added to it, yes, perfect. We'll add that blue block on there. Now with that blue block has now counted as your interest. So the green block is how much money you initially put into the account. The blue block is the interest that has been added into the account. Now every month or annually or however often your savings account or the program that you've got set up with either the IRA or a savings, money market account, something, it's going to be earning interest. Now we're just going to do this as an annual. So every year you're going to earn additional interest. But the best part about this on compound interest is you will have your base that you put in plus the interest, and you're going to earn interest on top of your interest. So now when we add another block on there, that's additional money earning on top of your base plus that interest. So if you keep adding base into there and put a little bit more money in, so if we had another green block, just even a small one is fine. Perfect. Add that on there. Now we're going to add some more interest because you're going to earn on your base or your beginning, and then the interest that you've earned, and it just keeps compounding on top of each other. So you'll have your base plus the interest and plus each additional dollar that you put in there and that interest that's earned on top of that. So it just keeps building and building and building, and then over time, and especially being so young right now, this is a perfect time to start that savings account and to start the money markets so that you can earn, because the longer it's in there, the more money you're going to earn. Do we have any questions on the compound interest and how that occurs into the accounts?
Yeah, feel free to ask Stacy. And then also while we're waiting, while people are commenting, I want to show there, if students are really interested in this or want to get some more information about how this works, there are several compound interest calculators online. This one we found at moneychimp.com, and you just type in compound interest, and you can go ahead and put in the current principal, how the annual addition, the years to grow, and the interest rate. So when we're done with our lesson, if you want to kind of play around with some numbers, you can go ahead and do this at home, and that might give you another idea of how you can see that money grow.
Let's see, any comments, any questions from anyone today?
Does growing money make anyone excited about saving and getting some interest and getting a big pile of money? Hopefully that's exciting to you guys. All right, well, if you don't have any questions or comments now, that's okay. Stacy, anything else you want to add before we wrap it up today?
That is everything. I appreciate your guys' time today. Yeah, it makes mom excited. Always when we can save extra money. Hi, guys. So just look at different ways that you guys can cut back on spending money, especially right now with everything going on. It's a perfect time to, make sure that you're eating at home, using up the foods and stuff that you guys have in there. Of course, we want to support our local restaurants as well, but when you can save some money, put that money aside. The money you're saving, put it aside so that you don't spend it onto something else. So it works out very well on that side.
Great. Thank you so much, Stacy, for joining us and your support in our organization and our program. And everyone, we'll be back next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 10 a.m. And we hope to see you guys then. Thanks, Stacy.